Welcome to the Dirty Lazy Girl podcast. I'm Stephanie Laska, best-selling author and creator of Dirty Lazy Keto.
And I'm Tamara Sniezek, professor of sociology. We believe there are many paths, often unconventional, to achieve your goals. But we get stuck thinking we have to follow experts and fixed set of rules.
Well, as the leader of the Dirty Lazy Keto Facebook support group with over 200,000 members, I see people are hungry for a fresh approach, not just for weight loss, but to help live their very best life. Season 2 of the Dirty Lazy Girl podcast will provide lifestyle advice, lots of fun support, and practical tips to help you at home. Because you know what? You don't have to be perfect to be successful. Join us. Well, I'm going to admit it. Relaxing, I don't do it. It makes me feel really bad about myself.
Wait, isn't that the opposite?
No, I feel lazy, Tamara. I feel lazy, and then I feel guilty when I do nothing. I sit around trying to relax, and then I get so stressed because I worry I'm wasting time.
Yeah.
And I just feel like I have a hard time unwinding. I always think, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, or I should be, harder at work, or, of course, spending time with my family.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
But even when I'm forced to chill out, Tamara, I have just a hard time letting go.
You know what? I do too, Stephanie. And like you, I feel really guilty. And I don't know, I have this belief, and maybe because I think I'm superwoman, but everything's going to fall apart if I take, an hour for myself. It's like 3 things won't get checked off the list to do. But we need to do it. If logically you think about it, if you're fresher and relaxed and less stressed, you're going to be more productive, right?
That's the hope. So it sounds like we need to work on this today. We're going to learn how to chill out and relax.
Please, I need to chill out.
Well, what are the benefits from chilling out?
Well, for sure, your health, you have a lower risk of heart attack, autoimmune disease, and basically any stress-related diseases, blood pressure obviously is affected by stress and anxiety. So all of those diseases actually can, be greatly helped by relaxing and reducing your stress.
I know when I do make the time to chill out, I feel like I can handle my stress better.
Yeah.
So I do see that benefit.
Yeah, because when you're stressed, and then some little thing comes up along and you just fall apart.
I freak out, start screaming.
It's like, why am I, screaming over a broken, potato chip clip?
Sounds like you've done that.
It's like practically crying over the broken, tool.
I'll be like, stop talking! And I'm screaming at my family because I can't handle the pressure.
But once you've had that time to yourself, you can take on those, let them go and handle them better. Yeah, I agree with you on that. Also, people who have chronic pain, or when pain comes along, we know when you're relaxed and less stressed, you deal with pain so much better. I guess it's the same thing with emotional pain, like the stresses of day life, you just handle it better. But same with any kind of condition, like your arthritis is better when you're relaxed. All of those. Your acne's better. Everything.
Well, I feel like I'm in therapy today with you, Tamara.
I know.
Because just like our sleep episode, I do find myself making excuses for why I don't work on this.
Yeah.
But I do know, and I'm going to just remind myself that when I don't get enough rest or downtime, I burn out.
Yes.
I totally get fried. I have no creativity. And then I end up getting sick because I'm super exhausted.
Yes.
So this is important, and I'm going to open my mind to work on it.
I need this podcast to remind me how important it is so that I don't put it off. So today, we've got 7 Dirty Lazy Girl strategies to incorporate better relaxation habits in your life. But first, let's take a quick break.
Well, today's podcast is brought to you by the new upcoming Dirty Lazy Keto Get Started Losing Weight While Breaking the Rules. And as promised, I spent the last year rewriting and expanding the little mini guide that so many of you enjoyed. This is a brand new edition. It's a full support guide. It's 5 times the size, and it tells the whole story. From exactly what I ate to lose 140 pounds to all the behaviors that I changed to keep it off. It's the whole enchilada.
Yeah,
you like that food joke?
Yeah.
That's a food joke. So links to order Dirty Lazy Keto Get Started and details for the free bonus gift are at dirtylazyketo.com/books.
So let's dive in with our 7 Dirty Lazy Girl strategies that listeners can try at home to incorporate more relaxation into our lives. I know. But Stephanie, like freaking everything we talk about, it takes practice and time. I think we said that about sleep too. You have to plan for it. You have to kind of work at it.
Yeah. It doesn't come naturally to everyone. Well, some people are very relaxed, but not me.
Me either.
I have to really remind myself to do it.
Yes. And even when I'm in the middle of relaxation, my mind will start doing my to-do list. And I'm like, get back, focus.
Focus on chilling out.
Well, so how do we chill out, Steph?
Well, my number one tip is to go outside. Because then I get away from my desk, away from my phone, away from people. And I'm in fresh air, sunshine.
Yeah.
I just chill when I'm outside.
Yes. It's amazing how much better you feel outside. Even if it's not like beautiful or scenic, you know? You can
anywhere. I'll be in our ugly canal walking along with like dead birds and trash. Seriously. And I'm like, I'm outside.
And if you can't, let's say you're, snowed in or, you're just not, you can't get outside, you can bring the indoors. No, the outdoor, I had it for reverse. The outdoors inside. So
that's true, huh?
Buy plants. Or I have a friend here whose office has a giant picture of the ocean. Like her whole wall is a giant picture of the ocean. And
that's a good idea.
I walk into her office, I'm like, oh, that's so relaxing and calming.
You're like, let me sit down.
Yeah, no, it's great. So, that's
true.
Try that
too. Even I have a beautiful orchid by my bathtub.
Yeah.
And it just makes me feel relaxed.
Doesn't it?
It's like, I'm on vacation with my beautiful flower.
You can even create a space in your house, too. A relaxation space with lots of nature that you can just go to like, chill.
Well, I do think getting outside, though, is key. Even if it's cold,
it's
whatever.
Better if you can.
Yeah, you got to just go outside.
Yeah.
I try to combine that, Tamara, with exercise.
Yes.
Going outside. I know the gym is always an option, but truthfully, when I go outside to walk or do anything, even yoga when I'm outside on the grass, I feel so much better.
You do. It feels great. So you get both.
Yeah.
The exercise help you relax, but also you get the outdoors. So
that's
double whammy. Double
I try
whammy.
To do them both together.
Yeah, but I would just add, this is based on our previous episode on exercise. Don't pick an exercise that stresses you out or that you don't like. Hello. Like if you get stressed out about wearing a swimsuit and you're not crazy about swimming, don't swim.
Then don't swim.
Yeah. Yep. Do something you love.
That's true.
That will relax you more.
Yeah, I think today I was stressed out about going for a run because I had been on vacation and I just got kind of behind and I didn't have enough time today to shower. So I'm like, why am I stressing out about my exercise? I'll just go for a power walk. Yeah. That's fine too.
Yeah. You get outside, you get your blood moving. Yeah.
Sometimes it's okay.
Yeah. Okay, the next strategy is, this one can vary. This might not appeal to everyone, but studies have shown that human touch.
Ooh.
Yes.
Hello.
Human touch. A hug, getting a massage can be very relaxing and therapeutic. Now, not everyone. Some people that get stressed out by that.
You do the massages, don't you, Tamara?
I do, but You're
always talking about
my mom is like, no, I don't want some stranger touching me. So for her, don't do the massage. But some of us, it's great.
It works for you.
Yes, the human touch. But maybe if
I do a pedicure. I just want to throw that in
Those
there.
I
don't
great.
like a massage, but I do like a pedicure.
They are very relaxing, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
And while you're there, put your phone down.
Oh, no.
Don't put your iPod down.
I can't do that,
See?
Tamara.
You're doing your to-do list.
I am.
You have to be like the same. That's the same with exercise or getting out in nature or when you're focus on enjoying it.
Yeah, you're
drinking it in. I know, but
half the time it's over and I don't even know it started
because you're on your
my
iPad.
dang phone the whole time.
Yeah. If you don't like human touch or human touch, like some people are like. My sister works with elementary kids, and I think after work, the last thing she wants is somebody touching her because she's had kids touching her.
Kids all sneezy and
so that maybe just alone time is better, or maybe animal touch.
Okay, tell me more about that.
Yes,
that sounds racy. What are you talking about here? Like a cheetah?
Yeah. Well, studies have shown that, like, for instance, petting a dog for 15 minutes, like, reduces your blood pressure.
Right.
Makes you relax. Because dogs are so unconditional. Especially,
true.
yeah. Cats, maybe if you're a cat person, although they may not tolerate 15 minutes of petting. It depends on your cat.
I think you're right, though. When I was on the plane coming home, the lady sitting next to me, she had a therapy cat on her lap with a leash on the plane.
No way.
I was like, I have never seen that before in my life. And the lady was so relaxed.
Yeah.
She said, I take my cat everywhere.
Wow.
On a leash.
Well, you know what? If it works for you... I'm
going to share that in the episode.
Yes.
That's amazing.
You witnessed it. I've heard of a study that even watching fish in a fish tank... In fact, that's why doctors' offices have fish tanks.
I did not know that.
Yeah, because watching fish calms you down. You didn't know that?
I did not.
Yeah.
Maybe I need a fish tank.
Yeah,
I'm more of a dog person.
Me too. Like, you can't pet a fish.
Yeah, that doesn't work for me.
If you want them to live.
But
yeah,
no criticism for those who do.
Yeah, and it doesn't have to be a dog, although I'm, biased towards dogs. But yeah, like if you have a ferret or whatever.
Pet your ferret. Did you know that Oprah, because, Oprah, we are ready for your call.
Oprah, call.
Oprah, we're waiting. I read or listened to an interview, and she said she used to keep her dogs backstage during the taping of the Oprah show.
Oh, wow.
And during breaks, she would go back and pet them.
Yeah, she's got like 5, I think, Cocker Spaniels are her dog.
She's always had a lot of dogs.
Yeah. Good for her.
So she's onto something. That calmed her down, good relaxation.
Yeah, exactly. So that's one of my...
that's a great tip.
Yeah. So what else can we do?
Well, I remember in an earlier episode, I'm not sure which one it was.
I think it was people-pleasing.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
It was episode number 12.
Oh, wow.
Wasn't that people pleasers?
I don't know.
I told everybody to cut negative people from their life.
Yeah.
I was like, cut.
Yeah.
Get rid of them.
Yeah.
Because that was my New Year's resolution last year, Tamara, to only spend time with people I liked.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they stress you out, and they're mean, and they suck the life out of you.
They do. So same applies here, right? How can you relax when you got annoying people, calling you or demanding your time or whatever it is? So yeah, cut.
Cut them out.
Or if you can't cut a friend out or a person out of your life, reduce the time you have to spend with them.
And you shared that, Tamara, in our episode on holidays.
I did.
You did. Yeah. You told me about your escape technique.
Oh, yeah.
That made me laugh.
Yeah. Because
tell our listeners again. It's so funny.
Well, you plan your escape. Like, because,
it's so funny.
I know, because I end up staying too long, and then you're just exhausted afterwards because you're around... it's just...
The time-sucking people.
Yes, and energy draining people, and being on and having to be on guard with certain people, it's exhausting.
So how do you plan an escape?
Yeah.
What does that look like?
Well, I would say first say no before you agree to do anything, especially with those people that are annoying or difficult.
Yeah.
Find an excuse to say no.
And but if you need to leave early, how do you do that?
Oh, well, it depends on the situation. I'm not above making up some random excuse.
Like the dog.
Yeah.
Remember you shared about your dog has to go out.
Whatever. Kids are great excuses.
Oh, yeah, your child has some important things. Time to go.
I'm like, what am I going to do when my kids are out of the house? Like, that's
and they're
excuse.
Calling. Oh, that's my child calling. Time to go.
Yes, exactly.
But reducing the stressors where you can.
Yes.
Whether it's a time-sucking negative person or even someone who's sabotaging you.
Yes.
Like back in episode 8.
Yes.
If they're just being difficult and ruining your mood, get rid of them.
Yeah, that alone can reduce your stress greatly.
That's a big one.
Yeah. Well, what about once we do eke out a little time? Like, what can we do to actually relax? We can pet a dog or hold our hands with our spouse.
Get your pedicure on.
Right, but...
Exercise,
nature. But I think we need to get a little woo-woo.
Oh, let's hear the woo-woo. You are all woo-woo.
I know. Well,
I love it. You inspire me. What are you woo-wooing these days?
There's meditation. You've mentioned mantras.
I do the mantras.
Yeah, which works for you. So if meditation isn't for everybody.
Do you meditate, Tamara?
I try. I'm not always great at it. I do more journaling. And that
does that relax you?
It does. If I'm upset about something, I just barf it out on the page.
That's attractive.
Yes.
That's really attractive. You're barfing
but I feel
it out.
better.
Hey, sometimes you got to get it out.
Yes. So, yeah.
That's a dirty, lazy girl meditative strategy.
Just barf in a journal.
I like that one.
Yeah,
try that.
That one's good. So journaling, or like you said, deep breathing, or I don't know if we said deep breathing, but deep breathing.
That counts.
Yeah, and there's apps, or you can read up on how to do that. There's different techniques for that.
Be willing to try something new, right?
Yes. Yeah. Like
I do yoga with the breathing. I
Yeah.
think that kind of goes in the woo-woo category.
Yeah.
And that really works for me. I feel really relaxed afterward.
Me too.
My whole mood, I feel centered.
Yeah. And it's like just to go back to our previous episode on health, we emphasize that you have to be in touch with your body, and when you relax is when you can do that. You
That's
can
true.
say, "Oh, how am I feeling?" And sometimes you go, "Wow, I didn't realize I was so tired."
Yeah.
Or, "Wow, I didn't realize how exhausted." Just because
You
you're
feel
actually paying attention.
The inner voice to be
Yeah.
very woo-woo.
Yeah.
But it's true.
Yeah.
For me, that's when my big ideas come to me.
Does it really?
When I'm relaxed or outside or exercising, all these things.
Yeah.
That's when I get this big idea like, ooh, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, that's the answer.
You're right, because I remember it just came to me when I'd go out jogging. My husband was like, "How was it?" And I'm like, "I've solved all my problems."
Every problem you've ever
Yeah,
had can be solved
Yeah, because
by-
when you're jogging,
by running.
yeah, your mind just says, "Oh, let's reflect," and
It just comes to you.
yeah,
It's weird.
it is weird. So actually, relaxation, we didn't mention as a positive benefit, is you become productive and better thinking and more creative.
I totally agree.
Well, add that to the list.
Add it to the list.
Yes.
I'm surprised you don't have painting on this list.
I know.
That's a good one for you.
You know what?
Art therapy.
We should add that, like hobbies that bring you joy, like knitting or painting. Well, do you have any of those besides exercise?
Well, you got to wait for my hack.
Oh, okay,
It's
never
coming.
mind. Okay, never
It's my
mind.
secret weapon.
Okay.
This is your favorite. Okay,
Yes.
number 7, Tamara, take it away.
Get good sleep. Go take a nap. That is my favorite thing. And we did a whole episode, number 10, on how to get good sleep.
That was so funny.
Yeah, because you can't
Do our
relax.
listeners know how much you love to sleep, Tamara? She takes little power
I
naps.
know.
I can barely fall asleep at night, let alone do a power
I
nap.
know. And one of the things we said is that you can't sleep unless you're relaxed. So these two episodes, like, you kind of need each other.
Gotta go together.
Yeah. And you realize, don't you, I don't know if you do this, but you don't realize how tired and stressed you are until, like, you go to sit down for 2 minutes to watch a TV show. I'm asleep in 5 seconds. I was like, oh, I
There are
don't
people like that go to the movies and sleep.
I do too. I'll nod off because
they're finally relaxed.
It's the first time I've sat down all day most of the time.
Yeah.
So it's not good. So get your sleep. That helps you. You need to relax to get to sleep, but then the sleep will help you relax.
It all ties together.
Yes.
That's why we do the podcast.
Yes.
Dirty Lazy Girls Unite.
I know. And there's so much more we could talk about. We just kind of touched the surface. But listeners, I bet you have some great ideas about how to chill out and relax. So tell us what you have in mind by emailing Stephanie@dirtylazyketo.com or via Facebook or Instagram @dirtylazyketo. Leave us a voicemail at 802-58-KETO-6. That's 802-585-3866. Also, listeners, do you have a business you'd like to have advertised on the Dirty Lazy Girl podcast? Let's talk. Get in touch for more information.
Well, before we get to our final hacks, I'll share the last break.
Great.
Listeners, we don't want you getting stressed or worried about what to eat on Dirty Lazy Keto. And I'm going to help you with that by a giant fridge magnet to help remind you about what to eat. The pre-order bonus gift is back to help remind you all the foods for Dirty Lazy Keto. If you pre-order your copy of Dirty Lazy Keto, Get Started Losing Weight While Breaking the Rules, How I Lost 140 Pounds, you will receive a free color fridge magnet while supplies last, and U.S. only, apparently. Some lady wrote me yesterday from New Zealand. She was very upset.
Oh, hi, New Zealand.
Sorry, New Zealand. I want you to have a magnet, but I
know.
can't figure out how to get it there.
Oh, I want a magnet.
Yeah, you're going to get
I'm
one.
such a mooch. I
You
blatantly
better
asked
pre-order,
her.
Tamara.
Like,
You're in the book.
Oh,
Talk about this in the book. This very topic is in the book.
I know, but I want all the surrounding free gifts. I'm such a, moocher.
You're such a mooch.
I am.
I like you, though. I might keep you.
Oh, thank goodness.
Thank goodness. Links to order are on the website, dirtylazyketo.com/books.
I thought you were done.
That'll be all.
I only
I've
interrupted.
spoken. Do you watch Star Wars, the new Star Wars on the Disney Channel?
I think so. Oh, no, I haven't seen it. Is it good?
It's not called Star Wars. It's called, like, something else.
Yes.
But there's this funny part where the guy, like Yoda, Baby Yoda, or
I've heard about Baby Yoda.
And then he goes, I have spoken. So we say that all the time in my house. That's
okay, funny. I'm going to start saying it.
I've spoken.
Because Ella watches that, so I'll look cool.
You can just say it and then walk out of the room.
Okay, I'm going to.
You feel very important.
All right. Do you have hacks?
I do.
I have spoken.
I have spoken. Tamara, well, don't judge me now when I share my hack.
Okay.
But I schedule... This is so embarrassing now that I'm reading it.
No,
I schedule my time to relax.
Why is that embarrassing?
That's like terrible.
No, it's not.
It sounds awful.
No, it's prioritizing.
I even put it in my phone sometimes.
I'm sorry, I don't see any problem with that.
Well, you know what? It works for me because this is my area for opportunity. So some of the things that I put in my phone, I put it like a calendar entry under my phone with reminders.
Yeah. No, honestly. No, it's not.
Okay, well, this is what is in there. So I give you some examples here.
Yeah.
I go to a monthly ukulele class. I practice ukulele every Friday night. I do my yoga every Thursday. I always, whenever I find a good movie, I download it to my iPad, and I save it so I watch it on a plane.
Oh, that's so smart.
That way I won't read or be productive on the plane. I will rest.
Just veg out.
And it really makes the flight more fun.
Oh, that is a great idea.
But my favorite all-time hack for relaxation, and I want everyone to try this at home, is I schedule what I call a playa holiday.
Okay.
This is your own holiday. Like Christmas or Thanksgiving. It's called a playa holiday.
Oh, I want one of those.
It's really fun. You get to call in sick at work and tell your whole family that you're very busy, and you go off and do everything you've ever wanted to do by yourself.
And they don't even know.
They don't know. It's called a playa holiday.
It's like your secret,
it's like a secret day
hooky,
off.
Day of hooky.
That's it.
Oh, I'm totally good.
You just goof off. It's really fun.
You've said that before, and then I always forget about that. But I'm going to do that.
Have you schedule one.
You hold me accountable.
I will.
Okay.
We'll have a whole episode on playa holiday.
Okay, my hack has to do with using sound to help you relax. And this is, again, this varies by the person. Like, if you need not a lot of sound and you need it quiet, then find yourself a quiet place or get some earplugs, or sometimes going out in nature is a lot more quiet depending on where you're going. But also you can surround yourself with calming, relaxing sound, whatever that is to you. Some people like those white noise or sounds of rivers or rain or whatever, or maybe you have like some great music you enjoy. I don't like the slow music like that's supposed to be relaxing. I like a good funky beat. I do.
That's really funny.
Yeah, like I got like dance music, you know.
And that relaxes you.
It makes me dance around and feel happy.
I love that.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. So this one, but don't be afraid to, get your headphones or have a radio at work or something that puts you in that relaxed state. Because music can help.
That's a great idea. Well, what's the big message here, Tamara? I know you're really passionate about this topic. So bring it home, sister.
Right.
Bring it home.
Well, first of all, if you're stressed and not getting relaxation, you're normal. And it's, all of us struggle with this. And stress is a normal part of life. We just have to deal with it. So we don't want it to get to the point where it's so stressful that our happiness and enjoyment are starting to wane and we're grumpy and we're, lashing out. All those things that are signs we need to, take better care of ourselves. So we want you to not get so caught up in our to-do list and remind yourself of the bigger picture. Like, it's all about being happy and enjoying your life and enjoying these great jobs you have or the great kids you have, instead of just being constantly overwhelmed by the stress of the kids, the job, the to-do list. So we are hoping that you've got some tips and practices that you can put in place to keep, yourself reminded about how important it is, and just to, schedule the time, like make a date, make a playa holiday, whatever it is that works for you, because you will be a healthier and happier person.
The end.
The end. That is all.
That I've spoken.
Yeah, see, I missed it. Say it again.
I have spoken. Thanks for listening to another episode of the Dirty Lazy Girl podcast.
And don't forget to visit DirtyLazyKeto.com, where you can join the conversation and gain access to all kinds of free content to help you on your Dirty Lazy journey.
If you enjoyed today's podcast, consider supporting us by subscribing, rating, and reviewing us on Apple Podcasts.
Be sure to stay tuned for our next Dirty Lazy Girl podcast, where we give you even more tips and support.
You don't have to be perfect to be successful.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.